all you space engineers out there. Commander Kingfish here, and I am back in our episodes of trying to build a moon base, and it is day 39 here. So we have been working away. We finally got everything done, or almost everything done. This is like a little office area. This is the pilot's lounge up here as they come in. And then we've got all the living quarters and stuff down in this area. On down in below, the observation deck is all done. I just got this area right here, and I'm trying to decide on what to do. I think I'm going to put some LCD screens up with posters on them, maybe a couple on this side and maybe a couple on this side. I can't put them down, let's see. These are half blocks here. So this should be a full block. Let me go up here. So yeah, that's a full block. And if we go over here, these are full blocks. Huh. I got a interior light that's not showing up. I'll be darned. Anyway, I guess I will have to figure something out on that, why they're not showing up. Sometimes I've found on some of these lights that if I start and restart, then the light will show up. So anyway, I've got to figure out something here. And what I'm thinking about doing is maybe making this a storage area, because we've got the office space here. We don't need another set of offices here. I might put in a desk, a single desk, and then maybe I can put some what would appear to be like catwalks up and down, making it look like it's like a storage area, a locked-in storage area of some sort. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. And then if I get this done, I am going to be moving outside and working on that second platform for the big freighters that would come in and need fuel, that would have, depending on where they would have their connection to be able to connect in to get their fuel. So I'm going to be working on that as well. That's kind of off to the next step if I get this all done today. So let me go ahead and get started on this and see if I can't get this squared away down here and see what we can come up with. Well, I think I pretty much got this room somewhat figured out, and indeed I had restarted the game, and those particular lights are showing up. So that might be part of a mod that I have for lighting, and I think in my last build I had that problem as well, so I have to kind of remember to take a look at those. But I ended up taking this light out just so I could put these are going to be barred windows, so they'll look like it's more like a cage. Now I couldn't put anything, I could put some up above, but then I have these windows facing in, and so they are taking up the block, and these are facing outward so that I could put, or at least one of them is facing outward so that I could put cargo blocks on the inside. So that space is a little bit open, but I think it'll be fine. So let me get this all built out and we'll see how it looks. It shouldn't take me too long here, so we'll get this done. Well, I think I have this room done in here, so I kind of like the way it turned out. It's kind of a storage, you know, you come in and you can check in your stuff if you have to, if you want it secure. There's additional storage and stuff that's around here. You can still get around and get upstairs, like into the doctor's office or the medical bay, and you can go in and out the door here. It's kind of a secure area, so that'll give people an area to store their stuff if they really needed to. So, with a few posters on the wall. So, I think this room is fairly done. I didn't go up above just because blocks were taking up space. I couldn't put anything here because of the LCD screens. I couldn't put anything here because of the window block. Or I might have been able... No, I couldn't have put anything here because of those window blocks. I might have been able to put something here, but that would have been about the only one. So I left it open. I figured that doesn't look too bad with that being open. You've got the bottom portion that is secure. So now, I guess, next thing's next. Let me get charged up first. We'll head outside and see if we can't get started, or at least ways I can show you what I've got in plan for that other platform. And I think most everything that we're going to start working on is going to be outside of the base right now. So we pretty much got the living quarters and everything in so that construction workers can come in and stay and do their job and continue working out above. And we've got the fuel station in, so it technically it could start making a little bit of money from fuel cells. So I think we're gaining progress. So I wanted to, with a ship like this or a very large ship, this wouldn't be all that practical of an area to dock in. So if you've got a ship like that one there that I had kind of thrown together, it's kind of in the center. It's taking up most all of the docking area. So again, this is fuel. The parking area I'm going to put in over on the other side, which is also where the shipyard's going to go and stuff like that. So I've got to continue to get that built out, but that's a ways off yet before we get over to that area. So the idea here is that you'll still be able to come in with the ships that have the docking station either at the very back or at the very front, and they can come in and land and be able to get fueled up. This will be a single docking area. It's out and away. I'll have the hydrogen pipes running over to here, and it'll be in the center. And so this will be for very large ships and oddball tankers that come in with their connectors in strange places. Now I might put in a second connector over here. So if you have a very large ship that is got their connector on the side, and when I mean on the side or on the very front, where they would just kind of fly into it. So I might have a single connector that's coming up into the air here that they could hook into. But the pipe is going to run down through the center, and then there'll be a docking bay right here in the center. And then there'll be rails and stuff like that all around here. So that's kind of the idea. So let me go ahead and get started on this. It's also going to have catwalks coming down out through here. So I don't know if I'll be able to, how I'm going to be able to connect those up. But I do know that if we jump off over here, I'm going to switch this out to a full T, or actually a connector junction up in the pipes, and then connecting pipe will run from here along this line out to here. So I think that'll look all pretty good. And then obviously I'll have legs and stuff coming down for support. So let me go ahead and get started working on this, and we're going to be kind of moving on to something a little bit new. What's kind of cool is there's our observation deck. So if we're kind of getting a look back away from the base, it really is starting to take shape. So, all right, well, let me get busy here. Well, I have made some progress here. I've actually started getting a few rails up and around the initial platform, and rails that I probably should have had in a long time ago along through here. So I've got these rails in and along through here. What I've been getting laid out, and these are going to be catwalks all the way down to this platform, this fueling platform down here. And then right in the center, there's going to be a connector. And I don't know if I want to extend it in the air a little bit. I might extend it up in the air by a pipe or two. And then I've also added a connector out here on the end for large ships that, again, have their connectors, say, up front or right in the back, that they can nose into that. And then so this platform will be built out. I've also got the start of the stability of the platform. I'm going to do something similar to these corners, just like I did over here, to make it look a bit more smoother. And then I've also put a support in, and I got to build out the other side for over here, but I'm going to put the same type of support in. And then actually we'll probably want to put something in across here. So if we go 5, maybe if we put that in, I don't know if yeah, we'll put a full block in there. And then that will look like it's giving it some support. And then maybe even if we do something like this, let's do that. So here's what we need to do first. Let me build this out, because I'm notorious for forgetting to get something built out on that. So if we come back to here and we put that in, and we'll go ahead and just kind of build this one out as well. And yeah, put that on each side. That might make it look like it's got some support there. So I think that'll look pretty good. So I guess I'm getting close to start building this stuff out. So let me see how much I can get built out here. We're already starting to run out of time again today. So let me get at it here and see if we can't build this up a little bit. Well, I think I am making progress here. Let's have a look. So I've got this all in. The bridge is over, and I want to try to get the catwalks all done today and try to get the platform done. So this is where I'm at. I think the support here for the bridge looks pretty good. I'm still debating on whether to leave these in or not. We'll see. I'm not sure. But I think that looks pretty good. So I've got to build out the pipeline. And then obviously I got to do the catwalks. Probably won't get to the pipeline today, but I think I can get the catwalks done and maybe the railings up and around, and then get this floor all done. So let me get at it and see if I can't get this in, and then I'll give you an update here in a little bit. Well, I am making progress. Let me grab the rest of these parts here. Oh, come on. Construction components. All right. Let's get them producing. 5. Let's do 1,000 on you. And 1,000 there. Let's see if we can get the rest of these parts. Come on, come on. I know you're making them. There we go. We're getting closer, getting closer. And just 7 more. There we go. All right. I am just about done. So if we hop down here, I say I'm just about done. I'm just about done with this catwalk. So we'll just finish putting this catwalk in, and then we're probably going to take a quick recap on what we've got done today. Come on. And there's the last one. All right. So I got this platform all done. I've got the pipe running out here. I don't have the pipe done yet, but that'll be hydrogen coming out to here and up to here. So that'll give them a place to dock and fill up for fuel. So that's what this kind of main base is all about, is hydrogen. And so let's see. So we've got that. Let's head back over to the inside. Actually, I didn't need to fly. Let's land here. I did get that support in. So if we come back over here, the other thing that we got finished today, really, which was kind of nice. Now I'm started to put rails up around here. So we're going to start working on this out here. So if we come down into here, come on. We got this area here all finished, which makes me happy. So this is basically, this whole inside now is done for now, unless we expand out and add some more stuff. So, but I'm pretty happy with this all being in place down here. So yeah, I think we did pretty good today. Well, engineers, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. It really does help out the video. And please subscribe. That will really help out the channel. Okay, all you engineers out there, keep your heads low, keep building away, and don't get shot. And with that, Commander Kingfish is out of here, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.